I'm John Soranno, founder of Punch Pizza in the Twin Cities.
And John Puckett, co-owner of Punch Pizza. Punch is a 21-year-old company with 10 units. We specialize in making pizza the exact way it's made in Naples, Italy. We have very high unit volumes, operating on a quick, casual format, and we're committed to getting better every year.
And we have currently 10 stores open, and we're working on 2 more.
One of the things we started, we got introduced to the Baldrige process about 2.5 years ago. We were initially pretty skeptical. John and I got a little excited about it. John read some of the material. We were quite frankly a little skeptical. We went and visited the 2 Baldrige Award-winning companies, K&N Management in Austin, Texas, and Pal's Sudden Service. Pal's was because they won the Baldrige first, and they were the inspiration for Mighty Fine and K&N to win the Baldrige. We've concentrated on kind of learning all their lessons, and after we had our initial visit, it became very apparent we needed to get our unit managers down to see it in person, just like we did originally.
And prior to that, we've been benchmarking with local companies, and we've always felt pretty good about ourselves because, you know, we were doing substantially better than they were. And then when we went to Austin and saw what a well-run organization really looks like, we were jealous and we were kind of blown away. And we thought we had to get more involved in this.
Yeah, it's quite a commitment for us to fly to Northeast Tennessee, but it's so worth it because a picture is worth 1,000,000 words. And seeing Pals in operation combined with the people behind the process and the culture of Pals is invaluable for our company leadership to see.
Well, it starts at the dumpster, and it's kind of remarkable. If you go to most dumpsters by most restaurants, it's not an area you really want to be next to. And at Pal's, it's immaculate. It's well maintained, it's spotless, everything is exactly where it should be. It's impressive. And then if you look at their store grounds, even before you go into the restaurant, it is immaculate as well. The grass is neat, the pavement has been recently sealed, all the paint is pristine. It looks like a new restaurant.
And there's some signature elements in the stores that having our store managers see made them completely get it. And I'd say the number one for us, what I saw on this trip, was the toolbox. And if anybody in our business understands what the typical toolbox looks like in a restaurant, there's the key screwdriver may be missing, or a key wrench size is missing. At Pal's, every restaurant that we've been in, and I think we're pretty convinced now they all have this, everything has its place. And so having our managers see that gives them inspiration that we may not get there like tomorrow, but that's where we want to go to. And it's up to us now to figure out how we're going to get there in what sequence.
And that's why we brought our managers here, because it's one thing to try to explain what you saw. It's hard to believe it until you see it.
Yeah. And I'm selfish because we're in the restaurant business, but for us it's invaluable. Your guys seeing Pals in the same industry for us is huge. Yes, we can apply in other industries lessons learned, but there is something special about, because we know how hard it is to keep the restaurant clean when you're doing $3,000 an hour in sales, and to see floors that are spotless that you could actually lay down on in the midst of rush is something that would be hard to appreciate in another operation. So it's that much more special that you're in that Pals is in the hospitality industry. I think the second thing is just the committed group of winners. The Pals BEI consulting team coaches winners. They've had a track record of getting companies to win on a national level, the Baldrige Award. And so, people that actually coach winners versus just write about it, that's very appealing to us. It's great. I mean, we have monthly calls with our coach and we share the successes and the failures and the challenges that we're going through, and it's really helped us get the organization's performance to improve.
Unlike most management consultants, they really understand the restaurant business. And I guess for us, being in the restaurant business, as John said, it makes all the difference being able, even if you're dealing with different products, cooking is cooking, and the fact that they can listen to what your problems is and have the expertise that they have in the industry is invaluable.
Yeah. And the thing that PALS BEI, the coaches stress, is that they're just showing us what's possible, and it's up to us to figure out how to get there. And they're not wed on any particular, you don't have to do this, this, and this to get there, but you have to take the first step and you have to make that step maintained. But it's up to us to create something that's tailored to our culture, our workforce, our strategy.
Well, for me, it'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Well, to me, it's value, because this was expensive for us to get a custom. We set up, actually this time around, we did a custom class to tailor around a specific business challenge we're facing. That has been invaluable to be able to have discussion around our specific issue and challenge in the context of the whole excellence training program.